Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 24 of my Skarbrand Campaign, where we're still fighting the Cathay Alliance. Skarbrand's gone... It's going white from the stress. He's gone grey. Luminescent grey. Never mind. So attack it. Is this Norden? I think it's Norden. Famous port. I mean, there is water there. Is that the port? I think it might be the port. It's a famous port town in the mountains. Good stuff. Okay, fantastic. So, lovely little port town there. Looking great. Literally unplayable. Wing Lancers are getting chopped to pieces by our boys. Very nice. We've got 3 elemental bears, because apparently they just love fucking recruiting elemental bears. And Skarbrand likes just... well, he likes murdering everything, to be brutally honest here. On this side, we have Blood Crushers and the Gore-Beast Chariots charging up the hill into the back of these Kossars, while we also have Bloodletters. We've got some Zargard charging down here, as well as an Elemental Bear. Elemental Bear gets penetrated from the rear by Skarbrand and takes a big chunk of damage from it. Another Elemental Bear coming down to help his little ice brother, or whatever. The Great Conjulio. Meandering up. I mean, they do give... There's like a blood buff, isn't there? Is it this one? No, that's Dragon Mask. Do they actually give a buff for being on this thing? Oh, there we go. More melee attack and leadership in an aura around them. Yes, so, I mean, they do increase melee attack. The Minotaurs, they've got 69 melee attack. Also, the sexiest amount of melee attack to have. Very nice. Skarbrand is wrecking these elemental bears, and literally everyone else can get his hands on. He's killed 91 people. Jesus Christ. So how's that affecting the old... no, not Revel in Slaughter. No, not that one. There we go. 21% intensity, which increases his weapon damage and armor piercing by 21%, which means he's got 1.7k weapon strength, which is just ludicrous. He's just an absolute monster in melee combat. Looks like we've got those elemental bears surrounded over there. Meanwhile, over on the other side of the settlement, I say the other side, like another side of the settlement, are Bloodthirsters, some Minotaurs, and of course the Exalted Bloodletters are hunting down some Streltsy. Where's my blood, CA? Where's my blood? I was going to wait and to play this Skarbrand until I had the blood, but I'm going to be honest, at this point, I think it's probably going to be after Immortal Empires, isn't it? Which is... come on, guys. And unless there's a lot of new stuff with the Blood Pack, I am genuinely going to be like, what? Why? Why did you wait so long? Never mind. Looks like everyone else is running away, which is good. I'm not surprised, to be honest. This was a vaguely interesting battle because there was an army here, what with the Elemental Bears. But still, not an issue for Skarbrand and his bloodthirsty horde. Alright, that's what... Oh, Skaven Brew. Sure that'll come in useful. I'm going to raise it. Okay, what does Kislev have left? So, they are down... Oh, you know what? I do need to torch the Wood Elves, don't I? God. Oh, fucking Wood Elves.
Exalted Bloodthirster.
Fucking... Do we just go for this?
I serve only the dragons.
They do... I mean, the reinforcement army coming in here, if we attack these guys, then that main army is a slight concern. Alternatively, we could attack this army and have these guys come in as reinforcements.
May command the Iron Dragon.
Which may be the better idea, because then we can sort of jump them as they come in. I do have these sky junks. I'm not super happy with that. We do have some units we can use to tie them up though, so Hulk Hogan can get in there as well. So let's attack this army. We do have to, so that reinforcements will... I mean, we could always make them not come up, but I think it's better to do that. It still says Pyrrhic Victory, and it'll only kill one of my halberdiers, so, I mean, could be worse. Oh, Cathay's on thin ice. Probably, this might be thick ice, I genuinely don't know. Right, we're going to bring the rot flies, and of course Hulk Hogan is just going to charge into the midst of the enemies there, killing 7 just by landing on them. And then several more just by whipping them. And then breathing fire on them, and then exploding on them. Kaboom! Doing quite a lot of damage there. We wait for the enemy reinforcements, they're going to turn up in 1 second. Here they come. Our Minotaurs have just reached the enemy line. They should make a real mess of them. Because they're Minotaurs. But Miao Ying, Zhao Ming, there we go. Miao Ying is the other one. Zhao Ming. Zhao Ming's turned up. We're waiting for the junks to show up, the rot flies, but I've forgotten they had some of these bloody Longmar riders, so they're going to attack the rot flies, and that means that the junks are going to be mostly unaffected. We're about to drop a comet on us, which isn't really going to hurt us, but is definitely going to hurt their infantry, which just got fucking annihilated. We've got dwellers from below coming up there, doing some damage, that big blob of infantry, which is quite nice. The Minotaurs just wrecking their way through that infantry. Here come the Bloodletters, finally. Did I say Bloodletters? Minotaurs? Minotaurs carving their way through. Bloodletters are now turning up. They're going to help out. We do have a Terracotta Sentinel moving in on Hulk Hogan, who is now engaged with Zhao Ming in dragon form. It's like he's getting double teamed. It's a double dragon, except there's only one dragon. So it's single dragon, but there's 2, and you know what I mean. Gee, look at all the dead bodies. Wow, Cathay. Jesus. Just getting absolutely destroyed. Just so many peasant bodies. The great Longmar riders have... Why do you keep bombing your own infantry? It's not a good idea. Fortunately, our Fleshhounds have managed to get in amongst the enemy artillery, knock that out. The great Longmar riders are now trying to duel Minotaurs. That's obviously a bad idea. The Celestial Dragon crossbowmen would be better, obviously, shooting us. As it is, they're just going to add to the big pile of dead bodies lying strewn across the ice. Those junks getting some shots off, but not many. And it does look like Zhao Ming took an absolute beating there, but Hulk Hogan is now concentrating on taking out that Terracotta Sentinel. He doesn't have quite the weapon strength of Skarbrand. It's going to take him a little while, though. Terracotta Sentinel can float, apparently. He will get... I mean, he's definitely going to win this fight. It's just going to take him a little while to beat back the big Terracotta brute. Zhao Ming, though, in amongst a horde of Bloodletters and Minotaurs, is not really going to do particularly well here. And they're now about to be backed up by some halbards, who, of course, anti-large. Zhao Ming, seeing this, is trying to get away. He's legged it. He's like, nope, I do not want to be poked in the bottom by those boys. Sensible. It looks like the junks are also going to slowly float away, while Hulk Hogan finally deals with that Terracotta Sentinel. Okay, well, we did lose a unit of our rot flies, and I'm thinking I might get rid of one of the units of halberdiers. They're just so slow. Let's take the replenishment, because there's even more armies making their way here. That's it, get the fuck out of my life. I mean, we could maybe just go straight for the attack again.
I am a dragon, not a slave.
Should we? I'm kind of tempted. Oh, perfect vigor. I'm kind of tempted. On the other hand, I kind of want to change his army up. And if we do that, we'll be in range of even more armies. So, you know what? I am going to pull back for the moment, because it is strategically good. That's words. Right, you know what? I'm going to get rid of the rot flies. And I'm going to get rid of one of these. We're going to do that. And I'm going to get... Oh, do I get some... I do like the flamers. Do we not have the Exalted Flamers? Do we not have Exalted? We do have Exalted Flamers. 2 turns. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's get one. We can get one. We can get one. We can get one of those bad boys, which is fine. I could just get some normal flamers. If we had, like, the better... yeah, see, plague drones. Let's do something like that. It's going to take us a couple of turns, but to be honest, I think we bought ourselves a couple of turns. I don't... I mean, well, are they? Got so much shit heading this way. Just ludicrous. Ludicrous. Let's get more attrition going on. So if they want to come this way, they're going to have to go through attrition to get it, unless they do raiding, of course. But you'll take some damage. Right, Skarbrand. Yes. Okay, let's go and kill us some pointy-eared wankers, because we hate those guys. They suck. And you guys, I don't really know what... was I going to come down and attack Altdorf? Was that something I was going to do? Or was I going to deal with this? Genuinely can't remember. Probably not a problem. As long as we've got the defences there, I genuinely don't think these guys are going to cause us any kind of issues. Let's attack Altdorf. I don't think it's going to... Well, you say never. I don't think it's going to work out very well, but maybe it'll cause a distraction. You can march down here, you can join us, and then we've got like 3 stacks of horrible shit to throw at the walls of Altdorf. Maybe we'll take it, maybe we won't. Doesn't really matter either way. But if we do, we can torch it, and that should then cause issues for the guys down here. I do want to go and kill Manfred, but I mean, he's pretty low on my list. Also, I need to destroy these 2 Kislev settlements over here, because how many settlements have they got left? Like 3? Shut up. No, I did want that one. They've got 4 settlements left, and they're still strength rank 5.
Interference will cost you your life.
Still strength rank above... Hang on. Are you above any other... Above the Legion of... Fucking hell, you got 6 settlements. You've got more settlements than they have. How the fuck are you this bad? Where's Scrag? He's at 17. Fuck me. He's got 4 settlements. So how the fuck... I think Kislev are just overpowered. It feels like every time I play Warhammer 3, Kislev just get really strong. They feel like the Empire in Mortal Empires. I think they're overtuned. If they're still strength rank 5 with 4 fucking settlements. Just seems a little bit, you know, little bit much. I don't mind the AI proving a challenge. That's fine. I just feel that if I've gutted their entire empire, they shouldn't be still coming at me, bro. Andre, I'd kind of forgotten you were there. I'm really sorry. I guess we'll squash this. Leadership. You know what? You can have that. You can have that, I guess. You can have that. And you can have that. Could sack it. It's not very much, is it? You know what? Let's get another army. Because we know they have a little stackette coming down this way. So if I maybe go and hide in the trees, and we get you to come and hide in the trees, then potentially they'll come down to attack us, and that would be, you know, good-ish, maybe. Mind you, are we in range, or are they just going to attack that stack because we're not in range to actually reinforce them? Probably that. They'd probably try and pick it off. So let's move into range, because otherwise they'll probably just kill that army and then run away. Do we have defences here? We do. Oh, I was going to build that. That's what I was going to build. That's what I was going to... Also, someone said apparently one of my agents in Andre's army got shanked and I wasn't paying attention. That does sound like something I'd do. 19. Yeah. So, he lost a blood... Who did he lose? Wasn't paying attention. Wasn't paying attention. Let's get someone new. Maimer. Coreflench. Yep. Good times. Okay, let's bring you down here. It's going to take you a little while to join up, and I'll probably forget about you, inevitably. Ted, what the fuck is that army, mate? What is that? What are you doing with your life? I swear to God. Okay, defensive supplies? That's fine. What have we missed? You know what I want is that sword stabby, but that's what Wrathful Slaughter. That's not a sword. This is a sword. That's a spoon. Oh, I see you played Swordy Spoony before. Oh no! Undertaker, no! No, not the Undertaker. Drawn to destruction. Drawn to destruction. Good times. You've lost all of your agents now. Shit. And now you're going to have to go around this shitting settlement unless we take it with someone. Like you. There we go. Now we can move. If we scamper in this direction. Come on, Drake, scamper! Scamper like your life depends on it. And bring you over here. Can you actually reach them? Oh shit, you can, but they will just run away. So I'm going to leave you there. Upgrade this. This army's pretty fucked, but I'll leave them to sort of like do some defense or something. Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's not going to be Stone Cold until he becomes a Bloodthirster. He ain't Stone Cold. Right, while the Wood Elves away, Skarbrand will play by burning down their houses and killing all their families. But to be honest, they should have really seen this coming because, you know, Wood Elves, of course, suck. I really hate elves. Genuinely hate the fuckers. Especially Wood Elves. Wood Elves are the worst. High Elves are pretty bad. Dark Elves, I can kind of allow Dark Elves. What the fuck is going with Scarbrand's wings? It's like chunks missing of it. The fuck? The fuck? Oh well. He's taking a few arrows, but it's not really doing too much damage, and then we're just going to make everyone rage, which means they'll then charge Skarbrand, which works out rather well, because if everyone's attacking Skarbrand, Skarbrand can pull their legs off. Again, it's taking a lot of arrows here. They're concentrating everything they've got on him, which unfortunately for them means they're not concentrating on dealing with everything else. Lots of Glade Riders fleeing out of the way of the oncoming horde of Minotaurs and Bloodletters. Did we manage to get... Oh, we managed to get through the barricade before they blocked it off, which means we're now free to sort of like rampage through the rest of their squishy little frail bodies. Like this. Deepwood Scouts, more like deep wounds in the face. You dicks. Even the Hawk Riders coming down to play because Skarbrand made them rampage and then the Minotaurs jumped them. So that's good. More Deepwood Scouts. Again, all of these little squishy boys. They've actually got some spearmen here. They've got some Empire spearmen because the Empire had an alliance with them. Yep, that alliance is going to be over. And the Treekin, I mean, very tanky, but just not tanky enough when it comes to Minotaurs. Meanwhile, Skarbrand is tearing his way through this Wildwood Ranger unit. And then he's going to take this little objective over here, which is fun. Elsewhere, I mean, yeah, the elves at range are a problem, but as with that war dancer in that game of Blood Bowl, if you break their legs, it makes them far easier to kill. Oh, God, I hate elves. They suck, so glad they're going to be coming home to a... Ooh, 39,000, though. 39, I'll take the 39k. And are they going to come home try and save their tree, or are they just going to sit there and let it be raised? Because to be honest, shouldn't the Wood Elves be very protective of their tree? They're very defensive, and yet what the fuck are they doing out here?
I think not.
Well, you may think not, but you're still doing shit, aren't you? Where are you, you little mother? There you are. Are you stronger than Ted? You better fucking not be. Where's Ted? 19. You're slightly weaker than Ted, and you're a minor fucking faction. And you're an isolationist as well. It's like, what are you doing? The fuck? You should be just staying at home. Doesn't make any fucking sense. No fucking sense. Never mind. Right, we're going to need to bring you guys up here. I'm going to lay siege. If you can't... No, I didn't want you to go in the... Oh, fuck. Well, that's that plan fucked then. I wanted to get it, but they'll attack me now, and they've got like a stack and a half in there. So those armies are dead, and then the one army by itself isn't going to be enough, so... Bad times. Also, there's another army? Hang on, mate. Is that... Oh, yeah, he's just outside. He's just outside. I wonder, could we attack him? We could just kill him. Bye, Carl. I mean, I'm kind of okay with that. I'm kind of okay with that. I mean, yes, they still have an army in there. Yes, they'll be able to crush those two armies. But you know, we've killed Carl and his main army, and maybe that's going to be. It's not going to be enough. Like, allies are fucking useless. Why are they always fucking useless? Like, I've never seen an ally actually be vaguely useful. Sure. And then some of this, and some of this. How much money do we have? 199k. I think I'm okay. I think money-wise, I think we're not too bad. Crack a Drac. I'm going to... Let's make you move slower. Oh, God. Hello?
Exalted bloodthirster.
Yeah, that's a lot of boys. That's a lot of boys, Hulk.
I serve
Oh,
only
mind
the
you,
devil.
we can lightning strike, can't we?
Blood, skulls, murder, supreme, death bringer.
I think we may need to get the hell out of Dodge. I think we're going to have to get the hell out of Dodge because it's just endless waves of Cathay washing up upon my shore. I've killed so many armies and they're still fucking coming. Okay, we're gonna kill these guys. We'll do a lightning strike just to help out. Probably shouldn't have done that. Never mind. State replenishment. Because the garrison would have helped as well. And then I think we're just gonna get out of here because that's too many armies. We'll come back with a full. We'll head to Crack a Drac. We will secure a full. Unless we do it now. So we get the... It's just being stuck for 2 turns isn't really ideal. But they'll have to take that. Will they chase us? Maybe? Maybe, but yeah, we'll have to fall back from that, because I mean, with any luck, we will cut off their reinforcements. So basically, we're going to bring Andre and Stone Cold Steve Austin south and cut off their reinforcements. And then with any luck we can wipe out the little expeditionary force that apparently has come to make our day bad. Can we kick your ass? I think we can. If we don't go there and then we attack you, you'll run away. Fuck me, there's another fucking army there. Oh no, don't go the other side. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, you absolute bastard. Oh, that Ooh, that has that, all that.
Hack and clean.
So, I mean, someone pointed out to my rant that do I want the AI? I don't want the AI to suicide themselves. No, I don't want that to do. But the problem comes with the fact that the AI it seems to be terrified of engaging your armies, and because they outnumber you, let's be brutally honest here, probably about 10 to 1 at this point. They can play the the evasive. That's what I'm going to say. The AI is evasive. It can play the evasive game. It can run away. Because you can't keep following that army. You can't keep chasing it. Because they've got 9 other armies nearby who will just then run roughshod over all of your shit. That's the problem. I don't want the AI to suicide itself. I just don't want it to run away all the time. I don't want it to be too scared to actually make an attack. Because it feels like it's kind of fucking exhausting. The only time where they won't run away is like situations like this, where they've just got allies on every side. Like when I had this settlement and I had like armies here, and they were all just within range so that I could attack them, but they could run away. And I find it incredibly annoying because if you do that, the likelihood is they've got another fucking army nearby who will then attack you from. So you have to be so careful on the campaign map at higher difficulty levels to maintain incredible situational awareness, protect your shit because you need those settlements to provide you income to have the meagre armies that it will supply you with, to then deal with the onslaught of fucking enemies that you're going to have to do. And it doesn't help that your allies are fucking trash. Like, I guarantee that Ted should be stronger than this. I don't know why he's not. He's got, as far as I can tell, he's got this army and this army.
It serves chaos.
I mean, now if it was a minor faction, I could kind of understand that. I could kind of go, okay, it's a minor faction, so therefore. He's not. He's a major faction. He's got 4 settlements, which isn't that many, to be fair. But he's not actually doing anything. He's just dicking about. He's not actually like this guy. Kill him. The fact is he can't because his army's trash. His army literally couldn't deal with that. His army will get fucked by that. But he's not doing anything. Okay, he's recruiting. Good fucking job. But like, when I was playing as Kislev, I swear Ted had about 4 settlements and was still sending like 2 stacks at me. And yet, as soon as they're on my side, they're literally just pushing crayons up their nose. Which means I then have to deal with literally everything. I mean, what's Kairos doing? Losing, by the looks of it. He does have an army here. What are you doing? Why? Fuck me. I mean, why are you attacking Miao Yin, you lunatic? Don't attack. Fuck. Attack that guy, you fucking moron. What the I bet that's used some of my allegiance points as well, hasn't it? It's just very frustrating when the AI is just playing this different game than you are. It's playing Wave Assault, and you can't play... That does make the game more difficult, but it also makes it incredibly annoying when you have shit like this. And you know what? At least it's a challenge, to be fair. That's fine. But it also feels deeply fucking unfair that it's no longer a strategy game. It's a Wave Assault game. And I genuinely can't be asked, as I say, to end every fucking turn in ambush stance. just so I can get a field battle. Because, as people have said, they're fucking sick of the settlement battles, and I don't blame them, because that's all you ever fucking get. And I deeply love the Total War series. I really do, but it doesn't... I mean, okay, they've managed to take Kislev, so that's something. I don't know if they'll keep it. I mean, this is... 4 Terracotta Sentinels. That seems fine. Yeah, I'm just going to let you die, because I can't really be bothered to fight it. I just think that's some of the reasons why people kind of get pissed off with the Total War series, is that it just comes across as being frustrating. And it's not Warhammer particularly, because I've had this in like Rome too. I still remember chasing a Roman army around Spain. I had the whole of Spain. I had this one shitty Roman army just running away from me until I managed to corner it with 4 of my armies, because it just wouldn't sit and fight. It wasn't doing anything. It wasn't trying to retreat back to its own territory. It was just dicking about. So I had to spend like 10 turns chasing this one army around, doing nothing else, which isn't really what I would consider to be fun. Okay, at least you should manage to get your army. That's good. We've got 2... I bet you'll run away, won't you? I can't even reach you.
My will does not bend.
In that case, I guess we just sit here in ambush stance and hope you walk into it. Stone Cold Steve Austin, you're going to...
My will does not bend.
Now, you'll probably, again, not want to fight me. So, if I come down, like, here... You wang! That's just abusive. That's just rude. Jesus. Guess the game can hear me.
Unworkable.
What do I want this army to do? Because it can't attack Altdorf. Maybe I can come down and sack Ubersreik. Just like sail down the river, attack their undefended settlements. Yeah, fuck you! See how you like it. It doesn't care.
No.
It's got 1. So you're making 2k from Altdorf. Which, considering the AI bonuses, how much are you paying for these? 150. Actually, you're paying quite a lot for these guys. 291 for Demigryph Knights. 291.
Blasphemy! I serve Ursan.
I mean, these guys are costing you 200, which is quite a bit, considering Frozen Landing is giving you 700. That's actually more than I thought. You do have a port there. And I guess you've got a market? Maybe not. So you're getting 150 from that and 400 from that. And that's going to increase income by 10%. So I guess that kind of makes sense. At least they don't have Kislev. Although what happened... I guess they took it and then they got attacked by the large armies nearby. Which means the Empire might start taking some of the shit, which means I'm going to have to deal with it with Skarbrand. But first... let's make them homeless. Yeah, skulls. Love me some skulls. Okay.
Not possible.
Those Wood Elves are slowly dying. They've got the whole banner of militia. And they give the zombies explosives, they'll blow the whole ship apart. You and me, the loot, everything. Huh, that's actually quite a nice little banner there. I don't want anyone to think that I don't like Warhammer 3. I do. I just wish it was less frustrating sometimes. That's where I'm coming from. Like, why am I having to go into ambush here just to lure in armies to come and attack me, so that I don't end up chasing them across the map? Because that's not fun. That's not fun. That's not what people enjoy doing in Total War. People like fighting the battles. They like taking territory and stuff. They like winning the campaign. And I think just... You know what? I wouldn't mind it if the AI had more stuff, if it was more aggressive. Like, if we had to fight more battles. On the other hand, it does get also frustrating when you're having to fight battles and win every single... What the fuck is this? How did you get past me? Did you actually just walk past me? I'm ambushing on the fucking road. Did you really just do that? Did I get spotted? You spotted... Oh, you literally are just suiciding yourself. Well, I guess that's one way. You will run away. If you dare run away further than I can actually catch you, I will lose my shit. And that is suicide. I'm assuming that they spotted me. Ambush foiled. Steve Austin. Yes, so they did spot me and then just ran around me to attack the undefended settlement and therefore kill their own army. Which is even more insane, to be honest, than just attacking the army. Like, that's even more annoying. If they just attacked the army, I'd be like, okay, good, little battle there, that'd be quite fun. Attacking the settlement is like, well, what the fuck is the point of that? Like, that's not even any fucking strategy. That's literally just throwing your life away. And sometimes the AI will do that. They will literally just suicide themselves. Which sometimes kind of makes more sense from a gameplay perspective than playing hard to get. Do we have any more armies down here? No. But on the plus side, at least we've now got an entire stack here. Okay. I reckon we can potentially get the ambush there. Again, we'll see if we can lure them in. Squish them, because I know they've got like probably 4 or 5 stacks there, and I don't really want to have to kill them all. You've rushed down here to defend Ubersreik, which is ballsy. It says close defeat, which is probably correct, to be fair. Could we maybe kill the army? Do you have a lot of furies? I don't know. Is it worth trying? I think it's worth a punt. Okay, we're going to be a little bit sneaky here. Sneaky, sneaky. As we have left our infantry behind the enemy... Well, I say behind the enemy lines. The other side of the city in the trees over here. Now, what that means is that the enemy forces have mostly deployed against the forces they can see, which are these guys over here. Now, what we can then do is sneak in and grab the key building here. Now, this gives them additional melee defense and leadership. So if we take this, they no longer have that, which gives us an advantage. It also means we'll get some intensity for taking one of their victory locations. See them quickly trying to build a tower over there to try and stop us, but no, that's not going to help. Sending a few units to try and slow our advance, but we have got a very good position here. They can no longer use the choke point against us. Got an Empire Captain, 2 Empire Captains charging in. And our Bloodletters should do fairly well against them. And we've also got the Herald of Khorne to help out as well. So we should be able to mop that up as we take this objective. Meanwhile, taking a little bit of fire there from the defenders at the gate. But they're now sort of redeploying, trying to redeploy to meet the real threat, which is coming from behind. We almost grabbed this. Done. That means that gives us a little bit of intensity, which increases our melee attack, leadership, and vigor per second, which gives us an advantage. And we're going to need an advantage because technically this battle's going to be tough, and this is actually quite an interesting battle. So I've got a lot of opportunities to use here. I mean, had I not used that trick, I think I would have been in trouble. But using it has given me the advantage I so desperately need. Now the pistol is trying to get away from the Bloodletters who are now carving them up. Spawn directly on top of them. We do have a unit of swordsmen trying to join the party here, but they are massively outnumbered, and we do have the Blood Crushers charging in on the flank there. That's going to cause them some major issues. The Empire I think one Empire Captain's dead, and the other one is starting to... Oh no, running away there. Other Empire Captain also starting to run away. So now we can push into the city. Meanwhile, we've got our Bloodthirster and some of the Flesh Hounds. The Flesh Hounds will probably die, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. The Bloodthirster being helped out there by some Chaos Furies coming down to eat the Hand Gunners, basically attacking missile units wherever they can, such as over here where the crossbows getting attacked by them as well, which is good. And we do have our Skull Cannon meandering up there as well. Probably should have dealt with these crossbowmen, but that's fine. The Furies, as I say, will probably die. That's okay. That's a sacrifice I am willing for them to make, as long as we knock out some of these units of missiles, because those would be a major problem for us. In melee combat, we can easily win, but if they get some shots off on us, that's not what we want. So we do have some Pistoliers here on the flank, causing us some issues. We could potentially cut off their retreat, but it actually looks like they're coming to charge us for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. They are now trying to get away. We do have the enemy general here. He's a level 8 Huntsman general. We do have some Demigryph Knights taking out those Furies, but as long as they take out the missile units, I'm okay with that. The Bloodthirster seems absolutely fine. He's in his element. He's just murdering his way through. Some great swords there, no problem. Ideally, I need to take out that mortar. I mean, they're not doing very much damage, so I'm not going to lose too much sleep over it. Okay, we've got 2 objectives now, which means our melee attack is up to 8%. So, I mean, that's quite useful. Just means that we can easily win any melee engagement that we decide to throw our units into, such as this one. So we'll do that. And we've also got these Exalted Bloodletters, who now have 53 kills, charging down the road towards this unit of Spearmen, who are holding the line. But for how long, as the Exalted Bloodletters are just cutting through them like a hot knife through butter. We are taking a little bit of fire here from the rear, but it's not doing that much damage, and to be honest, we're about to... I think Accusation does missile resist... Does it? Does it do all that now? Holy shit, that's actually quite nasty. But we've got more than 80 kills, which means we get an additional weapon strength. So we're getting more. We're getting 60 weapon strength now. Pistoliers charging down into us. That's a mistake, because they're now going to get sliced and diced. We've got more Bloodletters coming in from behind here. A little engagement here has caught up several units of Imperial troops, but they're about to get the trap closed from behind. And over here, units are now being freed up to help out the Bloodthirster and the Skull Cannon and what's left of the spawn of Khorne. The Demigryphs seem to be doing okay, but they're about the only unit that is, and here come those Bloodletters charging down the hill. That's going to cause major issues for handgunners who've got nowhere to run apart from into the spawn of Khorne, and here come the Blood Crushers as well to help out. This group is dead. They are absolutely surrounded. They are in a lot of trouble there. This group as well is starting to waver, numerous units routing there. I say, we can just easily win this engagement. It says combat even, but no, it's not. It's not. And we're capturing more and more objectives, which means we get more melee attack. 69 melee attack, the sexiest amount of melee attack to have, flaunting that at all of these great swords who are really starting to struggle against the oncoming Bloodletter horde. A general also just mulching about, not really doing anything. That's fine. This group has been completely wiped out. Now we can move down and take out those crossbows, but it looks like army losses may be taking effect. Yep, there we go. Army losses taking effect. They're now trying to flee through the Bloodletters, which of course is a terrible mistake because they're about to get shanked. Rigorously shanked. That was a fun little fight there. That was enjoyable. Okay. Ooh. If we do this, we'll get another army, right? We'll have a little baby army. Ah, who's a little bloodthirsty horde? Yes, you are. And potentially now we can actually go and attack Altdorf now that we've destroyed Ubersreik. I mean, it's unlikely that we'll take it, but worth a little go, innit? But that'll have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.